Welcome to Frank's Workshop. My name is Jason. Today's project is going to be a milk and cookie and carrot tray for our daughter Madison and one for our grandson Zyler. This should be a fun project. I just got to get it knocked out and shipped to him in time for, technically for Christmas Eve. So hopefully we'll get it shipped over to him in time. And of course our daughter Madison, well, she lives here with us, so don't have to worry about shipping that one. So she will hopefully get it in time as long as I don't, lollygag too much, and get this thing done. So here's what we got going. What I got is a piece of 1x4x8 mahogany, as you can see there. Picked up at the Menards. It was $19 a board. I got two of them because I want to cut 4 pieces for each one at 18. I'm going to cut them at 18 and a half, so then when I take it over the table saw to trim up the edges. But so I'm just going to trim off a little bit of the edge here because it's a little, I'll just leave it because I got to trim off the edge anyways later. So I'm just going to cut as many 18 and a halfs out of this one, and then I got another one out in the garage for another as many as I can get. I need 8 pieces total, so I will be back once I get those on there. So all I did, just so you know, is just took tape measure, measured it up to 18 and a half inches, marked my little blue dot there, and then lined it up with the stop, so then I can just repeat the cuts 8 times. So once that's done, I shall return. Okay, here's the 2 sets. So here's, set it down. Here's one set of 4. So they're 18 and a half this way, and each one is 3 and a half wide on each of these, and that's what 3/4 inch. So I don't know if you can see. You can kind of see the put an X across here. So whenever I'm gonna glue them up. Where's it at, man? You can't really see that one right there, but there it is. You can see that line right there as I'm going. And did the same thing on this one. So I'm going to glue, separate these, there we go. So I'm going to glue these 2 together, and then glue these 2 together, and glue these 2 together, and glue these 2 together, send them through the planer, and then once I'm done planing it down, then I'll glue these set, and then this set together. And then I'll figure out whose is whose. I don't know which one I want to, if I want to do this one for Madison and this one for Zyler, or vice versa, but there we go. So next step is just to glue these up. The only bad thing is I've only got 1 set of clamps. I do have these clamps. I don't think I want to use those for glue up, so I'll use those. So I have to glue up. Maybe I can glue up 2, set one down on, and then set the other on top of it, and then put something in between it that won't, some plastic or something that won't get stuck to it, so I don't glue the 2 sets together. I don't know, I'll look around, see what I got. I really need to get this thing reorganized. Holy crap, this is bad. Cleaned up, it's a mess. Okay, so here's what I did. I got this one just waiting up. It has nothing been done yet. I glued this one up, you can see my over gluing there. So I took a piece of Amazon package that I got to separate the 2. Find out how this goes. So like I said, I'm going to glue these sets up and then run them through the planer, plane them down a little bit to get them nice and level, because like that looks bad right there. This is the first time. I'm not going to do anything with this one until I get this one through the planer and see how it goes. And then let the glue dry up. Probably wait till at least tomorrow. I got it clamped down, and then we'll see how it goes. Alright, so it's been, oh geez. Well, instead of just giving it a day or so to dry, I let it go for, I don't know, a week. Haven't been out in the shop. Oh shit, sawdust all over my damn shoes here. So, it's dry. It better be dry. Like I said, it's been a handful of days. I don't remember when I last worked on this. But let's unclamp it. There we go. There we go. Now, like I said, I put that Amazon. I don't know if you can see me flicking it. So there you go. Yeah, plenty of room. You can see that. Amazon stuff on there. keep these from sticking to each other, because you can see the glue squeezed out there. That's not too bad. It's not bad. I mean, it's a little uneven. It's kind of hard to tell for sure in there. It's not bowed this badly as it seems to be in the camera there. But I'm going to run it through the planer that I just got a few weeks ago. Yeah, you can see it's uneven right there, big time. You can see that there, but I don't know what I'm doing here. I could have probably done a better job of spreading these out like this, and I'll do that on the next one here. But I'm going to glue these up the same way I just did this, because I like the way that worked. Run this through the planer, get those nice and even, get them cleaned up. May not be as good as the glue job down here as I was hoping, but it should hold. Feels good. Planing down the thickness. It's 3/4 of an inch. I'm not going to take very much off. I just want to get them even. That's all I'm looking for. As you can see, that kind of rocks like that, so it's not very even on some of those spots. And then once I'm done with that, I will be back. Those there. Now I'm going to glue. So I sent these through the planer. It's pretty good. I can see some snipe on the ends here, but you can get it with all of them. So, oh well. Slide this down. Slide this. Let's set that. Let's go ahead and put that there for now, and then figure out which two ends I want to put together first. Do I like that look? Actually, I want to go this way. Keep those together. That looks a bit better. So there we go. Now I got it. There we go. So now all I got to do is glue these boards together. So let's go ahead and slap some glue on here. Rub a little bit extra on the counter here. On the top, dummy. Okay. Those together. Line them up the best I can. Make sure to push it down this way. Reline, reline. And now spin until it touches. Spin until it touches. Now it's going a little tighter. A little tighter. Pushing down just a little bit to try to keep the, hopefully keep that flush there a little bit. See how that goes. I don't want to crush it too much because I don't want it to pop out. Little ledge there. Just feeling the ledge and kind of smearing in the glue, which I probably shouldn't be doing, but oh well. Yeah, it's not exactly even. But I'm going to sand it anyways. So, let that dry. And this will be dry in the morning. So, myself and the boss are going to head inside, get dinner going. We'll be back maybe tomorrow, do some more. Okay. This is glued up. You can see I got some glue drops here that came out and dried up. I gotta get those off. Probably not the best route, but that's all I got. Didn't do too bad. Yeah, that works. Alright. Sand this thing down. Let's start with not 120. Yeah, 120. Don't need to go smooth, I just planed it. So, sand it with some 120 and sand it down a little bit. After that, I'll be back. Alright, now I'm going to end up taking off more than I want to straighten up this edge here. My miter, it's just too small. So I'm going to carefully zip off a little edge there. I have it going this way just a little bit. I need to give myself some more room. This, I can go all the way up against this table here and retry this. Once again, I had it twisted like I really need to figure out how to use a miter on this thing. Riding up against this fence was not working me very well. That is way uneven. One more try. And that's about as good as it's going to get. I'm not doing that anymore. Why'd I just do that? That was stupid. So I'm just going to round over that edge. I'm just going to have to call it good. I'm not doing it to the other one. I need a much bigger table saw. Or like a table on this side as well to feed it through on as well, because I ain't doing that no more. Let's unplug this guy. Next, as stupid as this is going to be, I'm going to try and do that with that longboard. I need my tape measure, which I don't know if is even in here. I got too much crap out here, unorganized. So let's see here, 3.5. It's 1 3/4 plus the curve. So put it, I don't care, right there. And we'll try to even that out. I absolutely do not like it. Alright, let's lock these back wheels, keep me from moving. Push stick. So let's see here. I need more room behind me. There we go. This doesn't look good to me, but we're going to try it. I feel like I'm going to do something fucking stupid here again. Stop. Man. Alright, that's not bad. I can live with those. There's those two. One goes to one goes to the other. So now I need to cut these down to size lengthwise. I'll do that over my miter where I feel safer. Let's get rid of this table saw. Put this out of the way. I'm not so much worried about cutting those yet. Actually, I need to route the edges of these guys. So let me get the router up. There we go. So all I'm going to do is just send this through the router, all the edges, all the way around. And I'm going to go clean this up a little bit, and I'll be right back. Alright, just cleaned off a little bit of this real quick. Table here. Like I said, I'm just going to give this a quick round over. I got two of these going. This one, and there's another board over there. So I'm just going to round this one off, switch over to the other one, and do those both real fast. Well, there's that. Alright, that's done. I need that still. Don't want to plug that yet because I'm going to have to round over the edges of the boards here. The trim boards I'm going to be putting on. Oh, I lost my tape measure. Here it is. So the boards themselves are 14 inches wide. And this is longer than 14 inches for sure. Definitely. So I'm going to get two of them. I'm going to cut them down to 13. Inches. Here's these. So they're 13 inches this way on both of them. So I'm going to cut them down. I lost my 13-inch mark. Oh, here it is. Okay, so now I've got these two, and I'm going to mount them about like this on there. Can you see that? Yeah, I'll even them out a little bit. Let me move this bottom board. Move this bottom board here for a second. Okay, get back up here. So here we go. So I'm going to mount them somewhere close to the edge, about half an inch or so in, about like that. But I want to round these two edges, and then I'll put a more of a decorative end on this one, but I want to round these things first, if I'm thinking that's right. So let's do that. Round off the two sides. There's that. So that side and that side's rounded off. I should have cleaned that up first. Sand that down, and I may have to round those over again. Yeah, sand those two sides. I should have sanded those sides first. So give these a sand, and I'll probably have to run that back through again. Be back. Alright, I just ran the ends through another bit there. Give that a little bit of a decoration. So whenever it lays, oops, sorry about that. So it lays on here. Yeah, it's kind of not just a flat end, so it'll go like that. I'm gonna sand these down a little bit. You see that little burn mark as I left it a little too slow on there. So I'm just gonna sand these down. This is ready to go. I might have to sand the edge right there a little bit, get some of that cleaned up. But I'm just gonna sand these down, get them cleaned up a little bit, and come back once I get it sanded. My battery is just about dead, so I got these lined up pretty good. I'm going to carefully flip it over, and I don't have a drill bit out, but I'm going to drill holes in each of the boards. So you can see, like, here's a, you can see it, there's a board, there's a board, there's a board, there's a board. So I'm going to drill 4 holes on the underside to screw this down on. So I'll have 4, 1 in each of these. Originally planned on 2, 2, 2, and 2. I think it's just going to be 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So 1 in each of those. And the same thing down here. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to just do a quick, yeah, that's dirty, some OB Shine Juice, just to give it some, give it something on there, on both sides. And then I'll let that dry. Okay, here's where we're at so far. So kind of close the gap a little bit on both those two. Just screwed it in. Now the only thing I now realized after I did this is I need to put handles on here. So now I got to figure out where to put the handles with those screws, and that's coming after. And I put a coat of OB Shine Juice on here, which just one, just enough to bring out some of the detail in it, and make it look all right. So now I'm going to lay all of these somehow on here. Holy crap, there's a ton of them. The best I can. I might have to cut more, cut a little bit more off of there to get that on here. That goes there. Santa cookies. That's milk. If you're thirsty. There's the milk there. Milk here. Love. Carrots. There's a carrot. Right there we go. That's going to have to go here. Cookies will go here. This will go here. Holy crap. That's all got to fit somehow. I don't think it's going to fit. So I'm going to start with the For Santa and get that put up top there. As high up as I can and into that groove there best I can. And put all this stuff on. I'm not going to film all that. These are all done on the Cricut. So I'm just going to peel the backing off and then carefully use this, and then she's got her Mod Podge roller. Roll them down on there to make sure that these are stuck on there really good. And like I said, I'm going to start with For Santa and then work my way through it all. So I just found out, because I was an idiot, when I put the OB Shine Juice down on this thing, it won't stick. It's got boiled linseed oil in it. I think the oil is stopping it from sticking. So I took it outside, sanded it down. Hopefully I got it off there. The sandpaper was kind of gummed up, and I'm able to get some of it off. So what I'm going to have to do is use my razor knife, cut around each individual piece, and then carefully put it down. Peel it up, put it down. So like, well, that might still, but yeah, so like this here. So take the knife, carefully, very lightly, cut that piece out. I can't do it one-handed. And then use this, get underneath there, and there we go. Peel off the one, stick it down, take the knife and cut out, oh crap, looks like I'll cut right about here. Get this next. Excuse me. And then cut around here, get this, cut around here, cut around here, get this. Just do each individual freaking piece, because whenever I stuck it down, I'm thinking the oil in the OB Shine Juice is now on the back of the sticker, the vinyl piece. So it kind of gummed up my stickiness. I'll find that when I get to the next piece. Oh my. But I'm going to finish the Santa, or for Santa part. Here's what we got. So this has got 3-4 layers of the polyacrylic on it. It's not bad. I think I'm done with that. Now I'm just gonna drill the holes for the handles. They got in here somewhere. Yeah, there's one. So the handle there. I hope that screws are long enough. Probably not. So I'm going to have to drill up and in, countersink them in quite a bit. 2 holes, put the handle on. Once I get those done, I'll be back. Okay, so, here's my handle, here it is. So when I put the handle up, I didn't think, and that screw was in the way. I tried to get it out, but I just stripped the crap out of it, so, oh well. So what I did is I put the screws in the handle here, zipped them off with my Dremel, drilled a couple of holes, and now I'm going to carefully, hopefully, super glue that in there. I don't know if I've made these holes big enough or not. I should kind of test that a little bit. And I'm going to go up a size. Here's the size I used, which was an 1/8 inch. I'm going to jump it up to an 1/8 inch, no, 9/16. Apparently it's got 2 1/8 inches. So let's go just a little bit more. That'll work hopefully. Now I'm going to super glue. Some fucking nasty super glue. Dollar store stuff, so hopefully this works. If I don't have enough, I've got some CA glue in my pen turning kit. I'll throw this one away. Let's go get the other one left for the other side if it doesn't line up. Mallet, so hopefully I don't break this thing. It's going in. There it is. It's in there. I guess that's all I'm going to have to do. Let's see if I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. just gonna do it that way. It was easier. So let me just. Looks good to me. So I'm just going to take this, like I said, zip the tops off the heads off the screws, and pounds down in there like I did the other one. So get another bottle of super glue she has out in the house there. So I'll be back once I get the other one in, and we'll flip it over and look at the back. And here's the finished project. There she be. Put your milk here, put your cookies here, put your carrots here, and it's from Little Zyler. So there we go. Found some, these are rubberized a little bit, so pick up okay. Sorry about that, you can't really see me pick it up, but they're on there. They're glued in there pretty good, and it didn't turn out too bad. I like it. So it is from myself and from Grandma to our grandkid Zyler. And there we go. The only thing that was missing from the original design she found online and printed out in Cricut is it'll tell you to put the milk here, but if you're thirsty, well, it's kind of self-explanatory. If you need something sweet, cookies, duh, and then carrots for the reindeer. So it had a milk word and then cookies and carrots, but putting it all on here, the board didn't have as much space as I was hoping to. I could have rearranged some things, but it's there. Anybody can figure that out. But it's got about 3 or 4 coats of that on there, and then screwed these on. Like you've seen, I couldn't put the handles on the quote-unquote correct way, so I just drilled holes, hammered them in with some CA glue, and they're on there. Now I just got to hope it fits in the box. Get this thing shipped. It is the 13th, so I've got, well, it's got to be there in 4 days. No, 4 days. Where the heck did I do math? 11 days at the latest. So I'm going to throw this in a box, package it up, put a note in there saying it's who it's from, and get this shipped out. I probably have to pay a fortune to get it shipped in time, but not too bad. A few little things that I see that I don't like is because I had issues with getting the transfer down. I can't see, but there's like a little gray line right there between the F and the Y at the top. It's from the transfer paper. I cut it out the best I could because I could not get it to stick, and I think the whole problem was number one, we used a very strong transfer thing, and plus I used some of my OBs, and that put oil down. And when I put the oil, because there's oil in there, it of course caused it to not stick. But yeah, we got it taken care of. It looks good. I'm happy with the way it turned out. Hopefully he likes it, although he's only not quite 1.5, somewhere in that area. 1 and 4 months, and so he's not going to care yet. But his mom and his dad should like it, and they can use it for him. But there it is. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, like. If you see anything that's weird on this thing that I could have done much better, let me know. And thanks for watching again.